We currently have $3.7 million. This farming year is going to be our biggest year yet. We have the most land and we're going to have the largest equipment yet to scale across those acres. We originally started this farm in the 1960s in Tahiti County, Iowa. When times were good, we completely remodeled and rebuilt the farm both in 1980 and the year 2000. And then we moved to Missouri and we were running the biggest operation ever. In this video, we're going to buy more planters, more field cultivators, and prepare for spring planting. Spring is in the air, guys, and Nate is on time. There he is, rolling on in. So today's gonna be a big day. Like I said in the intro, we have $3.7 million, and we don't really have much for planters and spring tillage equipment right now. So we're really gonna head over to John Deere, maybe Case IH, because they make a heck of a field cultivator, and maybe buy another tractor from them. And we're really gonna start expanding this and getting all the planters and stuff ready for springtime. Last video, we had a snowstorm come through, and so Nate's ahead of me. He already got all the equipment unhooked, but we got all the plows and stuff unhooked from the tractors. But really this video, get everything maintenance and get all of our planters ready for springtime. I know we got to service both Hagie sprayers, get floater tires on them yet. I mean, there's a lot to do. Basically, gonna be a lot of equipment trading and equipment prep. And Nate's ready. Me and Nate can handle it, right, Nate?
I'm ready to get to work.
Heck yeah. Basically, we're going to be spending a lot of money. That's going to be a lot of work this video.
Oh, that's my middle name. Spending money.
Yeah, I know. He's good at it. Take my checkbook. You got $3.7 million. They'll spend it all.
Buy the biggest planters they got. I
Yes.
wonder if they got a 48 row over there.
I'm down, Nate. I'm down to buy the 48 row. I'm serious.
Okay. You want to buy a 48 row?
Yeah.
I'm bringing the case then.
Okay, so Nate's already taken the quad track down there. I need to grab the pickup truck because I know there's going to be a bunch of parts, and I'm going to bring the gooseneck trailer down there because I do want to buy, they have like a 6 or 8 row planter. I want to buy that for sweet corn planting. So we'll probably end up loading that up on the trailer. Do I take the Ram 3500 or do I take the Chevy? Does the Ram have a gooseneck ball? I think it does. I like this Ram. We're going to take the Ram. She started right up and we'll get her backed up out of the shed. There we go. Nate just, for some reason, always just parks his truck right in my driveway. At least he parked it out of the way. And we got the tailgate unfolded and we'll get hooked up to the trailer here. I gotta figure out, I think this will work. We'll take the triple axle. I don't want to take the other one. This one should be able to put the planter on here, I'm hoping. There we go, get hooked up. Now we gotta figure out kind of like our spring tillage plan too, because if we're gonna be throwing the 715 on a big planter, that was kind of my tillage tractor, I was hoping. So, for a little garage tour to keep you guys up to date, we have the 8320R. Great tractor, 2010 model, fully weighed out. Could easily pull a planter. It's gonna be a good tractor. Then we have our 3 combines. So I think we'll maybe put that on planter if we can. We'll see. And if we run this shed, we have the 8110, which could also go on a planter of some sort. We have the 8345R, which could go on a planter. And then we have the 9630T, which will go on some type of tillage. And then we have the 7800. So I gotta figure this out. We could maybe put the 8345R on some piece of tillage equipment. We'll see. We'll figure it out. And down the road we go. In case you guys don't know, that is Nate's place over there. The hired hand gets a really nice lake house in the middle of a lake. He's living the dream over there. And we should be about there. It's a kind of a weird way through the countryside, but there are some super nice farms over by the John Deere dealership. I love this farm looking here. I remember it from FS17, FS19 days, I feel like. And here we are. Looks like Nate's already there. Beat me here. Pull in here. Gotta figure out a place to park this thing. It's kind of cool. They actually have deer around John Deere dealership. Just run around the lot. I guess it's a John Deere thing. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, Nate. Already looking at the 48 row. Whoa.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to expect it and make sure she looks good.
How much is she going to cost us? So 48 row, 30-inch rows. It's got row cleaners on the front. Just got standard closing wheels, nothing special. It's not an Exacta merge, guys. So this is not high speed. If this was high speed, it would be insane. I don't know if that quad track could pull a high speed 48 row. I mean, okay, it probably could, but still, I mean, 48 row high speed would be insane. And then if we come around to the back, we have fertilizer tank. That'll probably have to be a low use tank because considering 48 row planter, like it depends how many gallon per acre we're putting down, but that's a small tank for 48 row, I feel like. And then we have all of our seed boxes back here, and Yeah, it does not have tracks on it, which is fine. It's a used planter though, which is pretty nice. So I think list price on this is around like 350 or 400K. Not
Just 350.
350K? Okay, so it's not terrible. I gotta talk to the salesman, but I think we'll end up getting the 48 row planter. And I don't know if we need to throw it on the 715 quad track though, dude. I feel like we get by with less horsepower.
But it'll look good. Think of the Instagram pictures, man. You gotta think about these things.
That's #1 most important decision when buying equipment. How good does it look on Instagram? And YouTube thumbnails, most importantly. Second comes Instagram. We'll most likely end up buying the 48 row. And then we're gonna buy a 1775 NT. They've got 3 of them here. These are brand new, and so they're $400,000 each. These are high-speed planners, so I mean, you can cover a lot of acres with 124 row high-speed. I mean, heck, it's about the same as a DB120, honestly, because you're going double the speed most of the time. So we'll be able to cover a lot of acres with a 48 row and then 24 row. So I think that's what we're gonna run. Should work good. And now, Nate, I think we get both Case IH field cultivators, dude. I don't know what we're gonna pull one of them with, though, but we'll figure it out.
Why both?
We need both.
Okay.
Okay, so I ended up talking to the dealer and we found a 9520R that we're also going to purchase. It was at a different location. Nate actually just drove it over from the different location here. John Deere 9520R, this is going to be a tillage tractor. It's got 800 Firestone, 800 duals, full weights on this. It's got a tow package. It's got a rock box in the front. It has 2,000 hours on it. And so they're asking $350,000 for it. Wasn't a bad deal with 2,000 hours. Seems like prices are coming down. So we went ahead and bought that. I haven't paid for it yet, but we're going to run the 9520R. We're going to buy the 2 field cultivators. We're going to buy the 48 row planter and the 24 row high speed planter. And so our all-in price is $1,270,000 for everything we bought today. So we're going to write a check for $1.27 million, haul this out of here and get everything all set up back at the farm. And there we go. We wrote a check for $1,285,000. I had to pay $15,000 extra because I did buy a Kinze planter, which I totally forgot about. This Kinze planter we bought for 15 grand, and this is gonna be our sweet corn planter. Should work pretty good. This may or may not be illegal, guys, what we're about to do. Nate has a hitch on the 48 row planter. He's gonna pull the field cultivator back. Now, most of the time if things are illegal and you get stopped, you just pull out the farmer card. You won't get a ticket 99% of the time. But with Nate's luck, there's a chance we actually get a ticket for this. We'll see though.
Might be a tad bit dangerous.
Here we go. Good luck, Nate. Don't get pulled over, man. Just let him know you're a farmer. There he goes. He is on his way back. Oh my gosh, dude. He is flying with that thing too. So I'm going to get in the 9520R. We're going to get this hooked up to the other field cultivator. Oh, I got to get the simple IC. I forgot what button I set it to. That way I get my steering wheel down. I'll mess with that later. Okay, we'll get the 9520 backed up. I could pull the planter home with this thing too. Honestly, maybe that's what I'll do, because then we could bring like a semi or something to pull the field cultivator home if we had to. I think that's probably what I'll do. I'll just pull the plant. Nah, we'll just pull the field cultivator home. Should work good. There we go. We'll get her hooked up. All the flashers are working. Now these field cultivators, this has the perfect combination. It has the tine harrows, and then it has the rolling basket. These can go through a lot of residue with the setup in the back. The way they're situated, the rolling basket does an awesome job at the finish. Like, this is the best field cultivator money can buy, hands down. Okay, we are gonna take the highway on back. This should work good. We're a little, oh boy, we gotta watch out if cars are coming, because you can see our sweeps are sticking out a pretty good ways, and then I don't have much room on the road, but we should be good. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be going 25 mile an hour. That field cultivator, she is shaking around a lot back there, but I think we're good. Dude, those gravel dusts, oh. Hit a deer, and a deer. Those gravel dust effects are pretty awesome though. That is like super realistic. That is awesome. Okay, Nate's trying to get in the driveway there, and it's not looking good for him. I think with a couple tries, he's getting her. There he goes. Nate, how'd she pull?
Could have pulled better.
I think we'll actually go in the second driveway here. Second one's a little easier to pull into and get around the farmyard. There we go. Make sure that field cultivator doesn't hit the fence. Perfect. Okay, so Nate's got the field cultivator dropped off there. Now that field cultivator, I know for sure what tractor we're running on that. The 9630T, we're gonna run on that tractor. So we'll have basically a wheeled tractor on one field cultivator and a track tractor on the other. There we go. We'll just park her right there for now. Now, 9630T has not been started up for a while. It's kind of a rare tractor. Check this out. We've got 3-point and PTO. Not many 9630Ts came with like 3-point PTO. You had to order it special, and so she's a bit rare. We'll get her started up and back her out. We've got her all connected to the other field cultivator, so I'll get her backed in. We'll park her right by the 9520. Oh my gosh. Nate's got the 48 row unfolded. Holy crap, dude. Honestly, the 750 quad track actually looks pretty big on this planer, even though it's a 48 row. Like, it actually looks... Oh my gosh.
Don't you insult my tractor. She's a big girl and she likes it.
Okay, I need you to go grease all the row units now.
Where's Buck?
Okay, so I'm going to get out the 8320R, and this is a power shift tractor. Power shifts are probably a little better for tillage, so we're going to put this on the 2660 VT, and then some of our corn stalks will just VT in the spring and plant right into it, I'm thinking. Even though it's showing IVT here. It's weird, because I think the 8320R in real life is mainly a power shift tractor, but here it's IVT and farm sim. But then the 8345R in there, I've never seen one with power shift, and that one has an IVT transmission. I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think the mod creators got them the two switched up here, unless I'm just switched up. We do have another VT we can run also. I just don't know if we have another tractor that can pull it available. With this hooked up, and then we get all the hydraulics all folded up on this, we'll get her parked away. Perfect. We'll get her parked right there. Okay, we need to start getting the planters hooked up. I need to take the 8345R down and get the other 24 row high speed planter. So we'll get that on the road, head back to John Deere. What's super nice about these tractors is they will run 31 mile an hour, which is like, I mean, it feels like you're driving a car. You're going pretty quick. 31 mile an hour tractor is pretty darn fast. Every mile per hour increment, like, it just feels faster and faster. Feels like a rocket ship right now. Okay, so Nate came back with me. He rode in the buddy seat, and this 8-row planter, I was thinking we could put on the trailer sideways, but I forgot about how long the hitch is, and it's just gonna stick out a ways. So probably the easier thing to do would honestly be pull it, but since we got the trailer here, I'm gonna try just loading this up on the trailer. Nate, tell me how I'm looking here.
You're looking wider than Buck's ex-wife right now. So
oh my gosh, gosh darn it, Nate.
Funny enough, this is how we transport her too. Come on, back it up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't get the tractor up here. Hold on.
Yeah, you're hitting the hitch.
Ah, shoot.
That is not going to work like that.
Okay, the 8345R with a hitch like that isn't working good, so Nate's gonna get, him and the dealership guy are gonna get something figured out there. We're gonna hook up to the VT here, get that moved out of the way, and I think once we get the VT moved out of the way, I can pull out the planter. There we go, VT's hooked up. Let's see if I can sneak this thing out here. Would like to sneak this thing home, although we do have 2 VTs at home, so we should be good. And we'll get hooked up to the 24 row here. Get her pulled out. It's gonna be a little tight here, but I think I can get out. I gotta figure out, I should be able to make this turn here. We have to back up a little bit, but I should be able to make it around the hitch of this other VT. I'm hoping. Yeah, that's gonna work good. Okay, perfect. All lights are working on this thing. What's nice about like a planter like this is it's 4 rows wide on the back. So like it's literally the width of the tractor tires. It's not wide at all. Works good compared to like the field cultivator, which is super wide. I mean, this is awesome for going down the road. This planter for sure. Nate's borrowing the dealership's skid steer here, trying to get her up there. There you go, Nate.
Oh, steady.
Keep going. There you go. Just about there. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Nate got her loaded up. Awesome. Okay. We're going to take the A345R, get the planter, and take her back home. Okay. We are rolling. Nate's rolling behind me. Oh boy, he's going for the pass. Nate, double yellow line, man. He's going for the pass. Oh, there he goes. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that in real life. Farm sim, there's no traffic. Trust me. We know. And here we are. What I'll probably do, oh boy, I gotta watch the fence, but what I'll probably do is get the field cultivator, or get the planter all sorted out. We're gonna run through it and I'll park it in the back of the lot. It's the back of the lot behind all these sheds is where we have the most space back here. So we'll park it next to the 48 row and we'll probably go through this because we got a lot of grease needs done and we gotta do a lot of depth checks and all sorts of stuff here. It's honestly more tech stuff we have to get ready than mechanical stuff with how much wiring's on these planters nowadays. There's a lot of stuff we gotta get set up. Okay, perfect. Should be good right there. I know we need to get the Haggies out, but also Nate was pointing out we forgot to run tillage on a certain field, field 48 here, that we own. And so Nate's just going checking out the field right now, actually just making sure it's looking good, but I think it's going to be dry. Yeah, there's Nate. I think it's going to be dry enough to run tillage. So we may actually do that right now and start running some tillage. This is one of our biggest fields, field 48 here. Okay, Nate's back with the planter. I think the telehandler is going to work best, but we're going to see if the 7810 can get this planter pulled off here. I think we're probably going to have the same issue where the hitch is going to hit the ramp, but we're going to find out. There we go. We at least got it up there. We've got her all hooked up. I think this will actually work.
All right, go on.
Okay, let me put her in first gear quick. Hey, it works. There we go.
You didn't even scrape.
Nope. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I got to make sure I don't hit his truck here. It's going to be a little close. There we go. Just about cleared it. We'll probably end up running the 7810 on this planter, actually. Okay, we'll get her all backed in there. We're gonna get the VT. We've already got the VT hooked up, but I think, Nate, what tractor should we run on the other VT? The 2-track or the 9520R? We gotta unhook one of these and hook it up to the other VT.
I say we go with the new one.
Okay, I'll get her unhooked for you. Oh, Nate already got it unhooked. Perfect. And I'll follow Nate over here, and we're gonna get hooked up to the other VT sitting back here. There we go. Keep coming. Keep her coming. A little more. Right there. Oh, there we go. Got the 8320R, and I'll follow Nate over to the field. We may or may not be cutting across our field. It's okay, guys. We're going to run tillage on this field. It's fine, but it's way faster to the field. Plus, there's a couple cars coming down the road, so we were just like, let's just cut through the field. It's working pretty good. I go 31 miles an hour. Nate can only go 26, though, so I'm smoking his butt. Ooh, we honestly should probably spray this before we work it. I mean, we got a lot of winter annuals popping up over here. It's probably the right decision to probably spray it, but we're just going to start working it. There we go. We can run about 12 miles an hour, and 8320Rs pulling her pretty good at 12 miles an hour. Nate, how fast do you run?
12.
12? Okay.
I'm not comfortable by going up too fast. Start going too fast, you start losing effectiveness.
Yeah. Sometimes the VTs do better at like higher speeds though too. We'll see. Yeah, that articulate is a little tough to get used to turning on like the corners and stuff. We are rolling. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. This field's actually going to take us a long time. Even with 2 VTs, 12 miles an hour, there's a good amount of acres to cover here. We do have all the end rows rounded off. Some guys square them up, some guys round them off. I never know what's best to do. If you should round off your corners like that, or if you should just square them up. Sometimes in fields like these, it's almost simpler to just round them off. But anyways, guys, I think this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We got all our equipment bought. We're prepped for the spring, and we're going to go as big as possible on this farm this spring. So we're going to continue tilling next episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and definitely check out Nate's channel down below in the description, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.